Hi, this is Lori Krause, back for another session of Stamping in Deerland. Today we're going to make some paper flowers, super simple to make. You need 3 punches. You'll need the blossom punch, and you'll need the pansy punch, and you'll need the boho blossom punch. You'll need to punch out 2 of each of those punches, and you could use a variety of different colors. Some of my flowers are all one color, some of them are variegated. Today we're going to make a melon mambo and a tangerine tango flower. And you'll need some water in a spritzer bottle. You'll need some vanilla smooch. You'll need some dazzling details glitter glue, and you'll need some brads. And I like to use a paper piercing tool too, so you'll need one of those. So let's get started. So I've got my punches all done here. I've got them, there's 2 of each one, and that's what you need. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer those. I'm going to start with my brad, and I'm just going to layer each of these punches. I call them punchies. And it doesn't matter right at this point if they're spread apart or not, because we're going to do that once we get it wet. And if you want, just to make it a little simpler, you can go ahead and offset them. Now, sometimes I just take my flour, once I get it all put together like this, and I take it right to the sink, and I get it really, really wet, and I like to let it soak in a little bit so my cardstock is nice and damp. This is one of the most important things in making this. So we have our little sopping wet flour, and all you're going to do, this is so easy. I like to get my paper piercing tool, and I'm going to separate the layers, and I'm just going to bring them up into the middle and kind of build them up around the brad, if you can see there, okay? Then I'm grab another layer and pull that up. The one really cool thing about the water is it kind of gives the cardstock like a velvety look. So the flowers actually look like cloth instead of like paper, which is very cool. So again, just each layer you're going to pull up, and you're going to squish it so that it forms a nice little bud in the middle, and just do that with all 6 layers. Now, for a fuller flower, you could use more layers, but this is a nice, sweet little, easy flower. They dry in a couple of hours, and I love to adorn little candy boxes. You can use them on cards and scrapbook pages. And it's nothing but water and cardstock, and then of course at the end we will add a little bit of smooch. So here I am, I'm just kind of getting this little bud all squished up in the center like that. Okay, and now you're just going to gently fluff it. Alright, so there we have that. Pretty easy peasy so far. Now, this is my vanilla smooch. I have taken it out of the glass bottle, and I actually put it into one of our Stampin' Up! Spritzers. I used to find that I loved vanilla smooch, but I hated the rules that came with the glass bottle. So I get my glass bottles and I shake them up and I empty it into a spritzer. No more problems, no more rules. Before, you could never lay it down. You had to use it up right away. You know, I could never use it in a workshop because the little tube in the bottom always got clogged up. Well, if I put it in the Stampin' Up! Spritzer, no more rules. So it's really awesome. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down here in the center of my petals, and I'm going to put a little bit of Dazzling Details glitter glue, and that's going to complete my flower. And all I'm going to do from here is just let it dry on a piece of cardstock or on a a grid sheet. And as you can tell, these are beautiful, and you will have a blooming bouquet to decorate your scrapbook pages and your cards alike. And you could probably even put these on little stems and make a beautiful bouquet. Thanks for watching my video. I hope to see you again soon. See you in the stamp room.